Okay, today is push-pull. You will need a light set of dumbbells for the warm-up. There's gonna be 4 movements. You're gonna do those 4 movements 2 times through, 45 seconds of each movement, and then we'll have 2 sections of strength today, where you'll challenge yourself and have your weights. So I have my light set of dumbbells here for the warm-up. You're gonna do windmills. So you're gonna go all the way up above your head, come back down to your side. That is your first movement in the warm-up, all the way up, slight elbow bend, come back down to your side. Hence why you need lighter weight, just to warm up those shoulders. And then the second one is going to be a push-up to a child's pose. So you're gonna go all the way down, peel yourself up off the floor, long reach in front to a child's pose. Push up to a child's pose. Then the third one is going to be a bent fly, where you grab your light weights, hinge at your hips, stay bent over, pull those weights away from your body, slight elbow bend. Then the last one is going to be a curl, then press above your head, and then straight arms as you bring it back down to the starting position. So curl, press, straight arms, all the way back down, nice and controlled. Again, hence why a lighter weight for those movements. That is your warm-up. So you'll do those 4 movements 2 times through. The strength portion is going to be a pause row, and you want to switch out your weight where you challenge yourself for at least 10 reps. So you're going to grab heavier weight, you're going to bend down at your hips, pull to your side, so your hinge parallel to the floor, pulling those weights straight back to your hips, squeeze for 1/1002, slower on the way down. 1/1002, slower on the way down. That is your bent row with the pause. That's the first movement. Then you're gonna do a strict press. You can either sit or stand, all the way over your head, back down, nice and slow, all the way over your head, bicep by your ears, head to the window, back down, nice and slow. That is your second movement. The third one is going to be a chest press. So you can do this on the floor or on a bench, where you do a 45-degree angle with that first press. Elbows are slightly to your side, press straight up. If you're on a bench, you're gonna feel more of a stretch at the bottom because your elbows can drop beneath your body. If you're on the floor, your elbows will stop right at your side. So either way, you're gonna get a good movement in as long as you use a challenging weight. Elbows are slightly to your side, that's your wider grip. Open up for at least 10, hold them together for at least 10 reps with your close grip. So hold those dumbbells together, all the way up, slower on the way down. So you can do that for time or reps. For 45 seconds, the goal is to get at least 10 heavy reps in, or you can do for the whole amount of time, move continuously for 45 seconds. So that is your first section of strength. The second portion is going to be a lateral tension raise. What that one is a slight elbow bend. You're gonna hold the weights out to your side, hold one weight out or up the whole time, away from your body for 8, 9, and 10 heavy, or go for 45 seconds. Then you're going to do elevated push-ups. So either you're gonna put your hands on dumbbells, or you can elevate yourself higher up. You can use a bench or something else where you can elevate your hands. You're gonna go all the way down as far as you can, and then come back up. The goal is to drop lower than parallel. So a lot of times you also can use larger dumbbells or yoga blocks if you have them. The goal is to get a little bit deeper in those push-ups, whether you're on your knees or on your toes. Come back up. Shoulders are away from your ears. That is your elevated push-up. You can also put your feet on a bench, elevate yourself, like so, and do your push-ups. Whatever challenges you on that. And then you're going to do a 3D bent fly. So you're gonna stay in a bent position. You're gonna have your palms up, facing the ceiling. Whenever you open up, squeeze those shoulder blades back, keep that back flat, push those dumbbells up towards the ceiling, squeezing those shoulder blades, palms are facing up on that 3D fly. That is your last movement of the strength portion. And the afterburner is going to be a setup to press with a heavy weight. So you're gonna go to the floor, you're gonna set up like so, press the weight over your head, slower on the way down, pull the weight above your head to set up, and then press the weight over your head, and then go down nice and controlled. That is your setup to a press. Then you're gonna go into plank shoulder taps, where you have your hands over your shoulders. You're going to have your feet wider, keep your hips square and still as you shoulder tap for 45 seconds. And then the last movement of the afterburner is dumbbell skiers, where your hips are back and you pull those weights up parallel to the floor for 45 seconds using those hips. And then you're gonna stretch it out. Arms across your body, use the wall, open up those pec muscles, turning away from your body, hand on the wall, rotating each side, doing some shoulder rolls. And that is your push-pull day. Have fun.